fits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon Lee's got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum, echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear, the pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor, every moment is a savior, every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylon Lee got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available, but either way we gotta go on tour. It's Braylon Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved as a creator of power, to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be. Braylon Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth, we're free. Trust and believe it's entertainment, news done away with. Braylon Lee, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, look, the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. And just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to the people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not being seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Well, hello. To and you. By the way, 22 people here at the top of the show. That makes my heart happy. Then was 19 people, then 9 people, then 6 people, then 7, 5. All of you here, thank you so much. I appreciate each and every single one. Glad to have you here on Saturday. I know y'all like, wait a minute. Bray is live on Saturday. Yes, I am. Okay. So I wanted to do this because, we talked about Spirit Airlines in the week, but as I was just chillaxing, just doing what I do, by the way, shout out to On the Rocks with Jada. Let me tell you something. She is something special. She really is. I like a resilient man. I'm like, listen, I can be a resilient man for you if you need me to be. But that's neither here nor there. She's got somebody. Congratulations to her on that. But for real, though, I was having a good time at her chat. And as I was like looking with what was, going on and everything, I saw some news about JetBlue that really concerned me because JetBlue is that airline. It's amazing, right? But then, of course, as you guys know, Southwest Airlines, they have been getting rid of a lot of stuff that has made them Southwest. They got rid of their 2 free bags for everybody else. You can still get 2 free bags, but you got to get their credit card. And they got rid of open seating, right? So now with that being said, they're also trying to do not only airport lounges, but first class seats. So y'all know what we do over here. We do utilize AI as a resource, not the source. We do utilize AI rather as a resource, not the source. We do utilize AI as a resource, not the source, to be able to have conversations about what's happening in the culture. So with that being said, let's get to it. 14 people in the building. Thank y'all so much for being here. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Glad to have all you here because higher is waiting, low is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take down this iconic intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is me. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Good to see all of you here on a Saturday. Hopefully, your Saturday is going well. Let's have some fun, as we often do. So I'm going to start off with the Jasmine brand here because I saw this, and this actually spurred this tour here. Give me a moment. So right here. So JetBlue facing bankruptcy threat as $1.3 billion loss raises concerns. Let me say that two more times. JetBlue facing bankruptcy threat as $1.3 billion loss raises concerns. One more time. JetBlue facing bankruptcy threat as $1.3 billion loss raises concerns. Let's get to it, everybody. Here we go. Yes, it is raining right now where I am, so hopefully it's not raining too bad wherever you are in the country or around the world here, because we are international, by the way. Here we go. Mounting financial pressure and industry uncertainty are fueling new concerns about whether JetBlue Airways can remain afloat beyond 2026. While the airline has not filed bankruptcy, risking losses, shrinking routes, or warnings from founder Dave Nealon have intensified speculation about its future. In remarks leaked by aviation insider John NYC, Nealman said escalating jet fuel costs and broader operating challenges are putting the carrier in a tough spot, warning its survival could be at risk. He pointed to an estimated $1.3 billion loss this year, which could push total debt beyond $9 billion, with hundreds of millions of interest payments squeezing already thin margins. Industry analysts say JetBlue is rapidly burning cash as fuel prices climb and capacity is reduced to protect profitability. The airline struggles mirror concerns around Spirit Airlines, highlighting the fragile state of smaller U.S. carriers competing against giants like Delta Airlines and United Airlines. Despite the warnings, JetBlue continues operating, has not announced any plans to shut down. Still, experts say stabilizing debt cutting costs and possibly pursuing partnerships may be critical if the airline hopes to survive the increasing unforgiving market. Are you flying JetBlue this year? Now, I've never flown JetBlue, but from what I've seen and research and everything, JetBlue is that airline. So let me pull that up real quick. Like I said, this is not to scare anybody. Okay, this is just public information we're just talking about. Okay, that's all we're doing over here. Yes, indeed. Let me pull up JetBlue here and just show you guys what they have. It's legit. That's all I want to do. So here is JetBlue here. So travel info. They also have JetBlue Vacations. They have True Blue Travel. I'm guessing that might be their travel agency. I'm assuming. I'm trying to find. So these are some of their planes, right? So they have this thing called the Mint Business Class, one of the top business class tickets in the world, honestly. And you see the mood lighting here. Shout out to Virgin America because they were the ones that kicked that off, right? And then, I think Southwest Airlines and others have done that. But the seats can fold all the way back. Now here is their traditional JetBlue airplane with the seat back. The cool thing about JetBlue is that what they have is free television, right? Free television. I believe they have free podcasts, music, everything in between. But this is not what I want to show you all here. I want to show you like what actually happens. There it is. That's why. See, just gotta. It takes a little bit of time. I think about what my mama said. If you just be calm, be still, and focus, you'll find exactly what you'll find what you need exactly where you left it. Here it is. Here, the in-flight experience. Only JetBlue gives you the most leg grooming coach. Free high spot. Free high spot. High spot. High spot. High spot. Free high-speed Wi-Fi for all. Free snacks and drinks, live TV, movies, and more at every seat. Plus, award-winning service is all part of the core JetBlue experience and is all included in your fare. So they have unlimited brand name snacks, restaurant curate, transatlantic meals, our free food, always land, smiles, and awards. And then right here, True Blue members can earn extra perks to enjoy every flight, like a free in-flight alcoholic drink, early boarding, and more. So I'm guessing, yeah, like I was saying, right here, this is their travel agency, True Blue Travel. But I think True Blue Travel is their agency, like I said. But True Blue must be their rewards points program. So here's how you do the Fly-Fi. Number one, you select the flyfi.com network under your device settings. Number two, you navigate to flyfi.com in your web browser, and then follow the on-screen prompts to connect, including watching a short from all of our partners, and then that's it. You have free Wi-Fi. You ain't got to pay for it. TV's at every seat. Free live TV. So DirecTV and JetBlue have had a partnership for a very long time, where you can watch TV for free. Blueprint by JetBlue, Save Face, have watch parties and pick up where you leave off on the next flight on some of that touchscreen enabled flights. Wait, are you? Whoa! Now that's big. Hang on a second. That is huge. So imagine, if you will, you're flying from. I'll just use myself for example. Hello, Pure. Welcome in. Let's just say that you're flying from New York to California, right? But there's like a layover in Arkansas, right? So, and I don't believe JetBlue flies to Arkansas, but just follow the red bouncing ball, everybody. So imagine you're flying, right? And you have a layover in Arkansas. When you get on that plane from Arkansas to California, you can literally get back on the plane and pick up right where you left off. That JetBlue, I gotta give it to you. That I never thought about that before. Yeah, of course. One more time. That's how we do it. I never thought about that with an airplane, that you could literally pick up where you left off. That is amazing. And then, of course, here is the free live TV right here. So you have at least 18 channels on most flights. So you can watch ABC. You can watch Bravo. So all you Bravo holics, you can catch up on all your Housewives shows. You can watch CBS. You can watch CNBC, CNN, ESPN, ESPN2, Food Network, Fox, Fox News Channel, the Golf Channel, HGTV, MS Now, NBC, TBS, TNT, Univision, USA. So you can watch ABC. You can watch ABC, CBS, Fox, and NBC. So you can watch all the major broadcast networks along with some of the cable channels, of course, TNT, TBS, Univision, and USA Network as well. So yeah, all great. And then here is Blueprint by JetBlue. Now arriving on select flights with touchscreens, Blueprint by JetBlue lets you personalize your in-flight experience. Sign in to unlock all the latest tech for your trek. Favorite your shows and movies for seamless flight to flight viewing. You can even pick up where you left off on a movie or TV show from one Blueprint equipped flight to another. Have a watch party with up to 5 travel companions. Gone on the days. Press and play at the same time. Play and pause can all be synced to your movie or TV show, even if you're not sitting together. So just imagine, right, that you all have a squad of 5, right? And you all are going on a trip somewhere. And let's just say y'all can't sit together, but y'all can all like watch a movie and like hear each other and stuff. That come on, JetBlue. And guess what? I bet you that will be on every airplane. It's just select flights now just to see if it will work. See more of what you want, how you want, with personalized in-flight entertainment recommendations and settings, including volume, language, parental controls, and more. Stay connected to any flights with real-time flight status, and gate info delivered to your seat back screen. Customize your transatlantic meal with a few taps on your seat back. That's amazing. And of course, there is more here. Let me pull more up. I'm setting up JetBlue so that way you guys can know about them, because with all this stuff, I mean, I would not have expected JetBlue to be at 1.3 billion dollars for that. That's just crazy work. So then right here, as the only U.S. airline with seatback screens at every seat, JetBlue takes nonstop entertainment to new heights with live TV, movies, music, and unique content all at your fingertips for free. Don't forget your personal wired headphones, but if you do, we sell them on board. So you can see this week, or this month rather, Zootopia 2, Train Dreams, Eternity, How to Train Your Dragon. Now it depends on your flight. So if you're northbound or westbound, you can see Zootopia 2, Train Dreams, and Eternity. Southbound to eastbound, How to Train Your Dragon, the 2025 film, Rental Family, The Housemaid. And right here on flights with touchscreen enabled TVs, you can choose from a curated selection of hits, classics, and seasonal favorites. Start, pause, and rewind movies and shows throughout your entire flight with video on demand. No touchscreen, no problem. These new releases are available on flights longer than 2 hours, and flights longer than 4 hours will play both sets of movies. So if you're on a flight for 4 hours, then you get to see all of these movies, or whatever 6 movies are going on there. And then, of course, you have Sirius XM. Yeah, you can listen to Sirius XM radio for free. I know. They have A's on 8, Grateful Dead channel, Radio Margaritaville, Willie's House, Seriously Sinatra, and Sirius XM Hits 1, ESPN Radio, MLB Radio, Mad Dog Sports Radio, NHL Network Radio, IndyCar Nation, IZOD, the IndyCar series there, and PGA Tour. News and Public Radio, CNN, Fox News Channel, MS Now, Bloomberg Radio, and BBC News World Service. With politics, you can listen to Patriot, you can listen to POTUS, Sirius XM Progress, and Urban View. Entertainment, comedy, Laugh USA. Today, Show, Triumph, and I think that's Wharton Business School Radio. I didn't know Warren Business School had a radio station on there. Kids Place Live, and Dr. Radio. So those are just some of the channels there, which once again is amazing. And then of course, come on, we gotta talk about food, right? We gotta talk about the food, everybody. Yes, indeed. By the way, glad to have all of you here. Oh, we'll get to what that is here in just a minute. Yes, indeed. There. All right, let's continue on here, everybody. So right here, food and beverages. Free snacks, you get Chiffies, plantain chips, Biscoff, Goldfish, and Quaker Chewy granola, chewy chocolate chip granola bars. If you have never had a Biscoff cookie, ask for 5 of them.
Promise you, you will understand why. Cold drinks, Pepsi, Pepsi Zero Sugar, Starry Lemon Lime, Bubbly Blackberry Sparkling Water. You don't have to get the bubbly. It's not what it is. Ginger ale, seltzer tonic water, purified water, juices, apple juice, cranberry juice, orange juice, and tomato juice or tomato juice. Oh wait, did you know that tomato is a fruit? That's a real thing. Hot beverages, you have Dunkin' black tea, Dunkin' original blend coffee, decaf coffee, and green tea. Now, of course, these cost, but you can get wine for $11 from Archer Ruse, which I never heard of them before, but you can get the bubbly, you can get the Sauvignon Blanc, you can get the Rose, you can get the Malbec. But you can also say 15% when you pair any wine with the pick me up cheese plate for our eat up box menu, beer and seltzer. Bud Light $9, Montuke the Surf Beer $10, Samuel Adams Juicy IPA $10, and Truly Hard Seltzer Wild Berry for $9. Liquor $10. You can get ALB Vodka, Bacardi Rum, Black Bun Distilling Bespoke Bourbon Cream. Okay, now listen, don't at me. Don't at me for what I'm about to say. Imagine taking this bourbon cream and putting it in your Dunkin' Original Blend coffee. I'm just saying. Somebody has probably already done that. You got Corazon Blanco Tequila, Terroir's White Label Scotch whiskey, and Jack Daniels whiskey for $10. Mixers, you can do a Mr. and Mrs. T Bloody Mary mix, Owens Sparkling Margarita mix, and Owens Classic Lemonade there. And then the eat up boxes here, you got the $10 box, GFB Coconut Cashew Bites, Yes Salted Maple Pecan Bar, Cooper Cheese Straws, Natural Basics, Almonds Roasted and Sea Salt. Then you have the Field Trip Cracker Pepper Turkey Jack, which I believe is that there. Now, turkey jerky is not too bad. I'm not going to sit here front with y'all. Savor up, of course, you have Pickpocket Traditional Hummus, Pokey Artichokes, Basil and Thyme, Hacked in Brooklyn Pita Chips, Freestyle Snacks, Green Olives, and Emily Dark Cacao Coconut Cookies, rather. And then, of course, you have this cheese and fruit plate, trio of Wisconsin cheeses, pepper jack, smoked Gouda, and sharp cheddar, dried berries, dried cherries, rather, and crackers. And then the party up, go-go squeeze, applesauce, bubbo, oat spice, strawberry stuffed bar, solely oregano, mango, and guava fruit gummy, and lesser evil space balls, interstellar cheddar, and M&M fun-size milk chocolate. And then, of course, the Eat Up Cafe. Now, these are available on flights over 3.5 hours, 3.5 hours. So you got ham and cheese croissant, sliced ham cheddar cheeseburger croissant with a side of nice hot honey. That actually sounds good. Bow tie pasta salad, $13. Bow tie pasta, shelled anime, shredded carrot, cilantro, green onion with spicy Thai style dressing, cheese and hummus, aged cheddar, dill, Havarti, pepper jack cheeses with carrot sticks, red pepper hummus, and sea salt, olive oil crackers. Turkey jack sandwich for $14. Sliced turkey, pepper jack cheese, arugula, sun dried tomato aioli, or roasted baguette. And then, of course, if it's a transatlantic service, you get a meal, you get a whole meal, and then 21 and up can also enjoy free beer, wine, and liquor. But I'm sure there's a limit. I'm sure there's a limit. I'm sure there's a limit. So here is this for the transatlantic breakfast, just to show you guys a little bit here. And like I said, if y'all can see my search history, I watch a little bit of everything. Like I watch car reviews, I watch airline industry reviews. Sometimes I watch, the YouTube drama stuff. I watch a lot. Even like cruise ships. You know what I mean? Like cruise ship tours and stuff. Oh my God. So that's what you can get for breakfast here. then the dinner, lunch and dinner. Now you choose these before you board, just to let you guys know. So there you go. Their pasta salad, tofu grain bowl, buffalo cauliflower, cucumbers, and ranch. Now I've never had like cauliflower, I don't think, but I do know that they do use them a lot for like cauliflower wings and stuff like that. So, and then cauliflower crust, which I've never had that before. Okay, sounds good there. And then, of course, that was the eastbound breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This is westbound here. So westbound, you have a little bit more of a, I mean, kind of the same thing. Watermelon and tahini. I feel like that would be fire. Yes. That's what you get for breakfast. Although I don't know if tahini for breakfast would be good because you're 30,000 feet in the air, right? So it's very basic food, but it's the fact that you can get it when it comes to your flight. Now, I will say this. If you are traveling, on Delta Airlines, they have a Shake Shack cheeseburger. You did hear from me, though. As we're talking about JetBlue. JetBlue is like, stick to the plot. That damn Rakai, good Lord Jesus. But anyway, then of course you have the Mint business class as well. So transatlantic, you get the drinks, your meals, westbound. So let's just check into London, for example. So this is the Mint experience. This is the business class, right? So you get to choose one of those plates, dessert, light bites. So yeah, that's basically that there. Let me see if there's anything else. Oh, that's right. I was going to show that. Now, this right here that I'm about to show y'all is so cool. So imagine, if you will, that you are just really wanting just to get up and get something. They have this thing called the pantry, right? And the pantry is basically absolutely free to you. You can literally go, you see the drinks right there, you get the snacks right there. It is literally a pantry available to all people. Like, it's just, JetBlue really has set a lot of trends, right? So that is JetBlue there. Just want you guys to know about them. And of course, right here is a little bit more intel from Travel and Tour World.com. Shout out to them as well. U.S. airlines in crisis, rising jet fuel prices, and debt impacting JetBlue's future. What it means for your travel plans. JetBlue Airways has found itself navigating through turbulent waters, grappling with a host of financial challenges that threaten its growth and profitability. As one of the leading low-cost airlines in the United States, JetBlue has long been a key player in the aviation industry. However, recent financial reports and stock market trends show that JetBlue is facing significant hurdles. The airline is contending with soaring jet fuel costs, weakened investor sentiment, and mounting debt, all of which are contributing to uncertainty about its future. Despite these challenges, JetBlue remains committed to addressing its operational difficulties and has outlined a recovery strategy that can lead the airline back to profitability by 2027. So literally next year. This article delves into the current state of JetBlue, explores its financial struggles, the strategies the airlines pursuing for recovery, and its outlook at increasingly competitive aviation market. Rising costs, like many airlines, JetBlue is experiencing sharp increases in operating costs, particularly driven by higher jet fuel prices. Geopolitical tensions, supply chain issues, and increased global demand for air travel has pushed fuel prices to historic highs. The airline industry, which relies heavily on jet fuel as a core operating expense, has been hit hard by these rising costs, and JetBlue is no exception. Excuse me, while fuel costs alone are a significant burn, they are compounded by other operational expenses that continue to rise, such as labor costs, maintenance, and airport fees. This has created a pressured financial environment where the company must find ways to absorb these increased costs while still maintaining competitive pricing. And usually that goes down to the customers and everything. Let's see. Give me a moment, y'all. Sorry about that. Hang on. Hello? Okay, hang on. Give me a moment, y'all. Okay, stop sharing. There we go. Sorry. All right, back to our article right here. I don't know if y'all were able to see everything else, but I do believe y'all were able to hear everything else. So, right here, we were right here. Shout out to travel and tourworld.com and make sure it pops up on y'all's screen. Yes, it is. Okay, awesome. So, U.S. airlines in crisis, rising fuel prices, and debt impacting JetBlue's future. What it means for your travel plans. JetBlue Airways has found itself navigating through turbulent waters, grappling with a host of financial challenges that threaten its growth and profitability. As one of the leading low-cost airlines in the United States, the company has long been a key player in the aviation industry. However, recent financial reports and stock market trends show that JetBlue is facing significant hurdles. The airline is contending with soaring jet fuel costs, weakened investor sentiment, and mounting debt, all of which are contributing to uncertainty about its future. Despite these challenges, JetBlue remains committed to addressing its operational difficulties as outlined recovery strategy that could lead the airline back to profitability in 2020 by 2027. Rather, this article delves into the current state of JetBlue, explores its financial struggles, the strategies at the airline's pursuing for recovery, and its outlook and increasingly competitive aviation market. Rising costs and major setback for JetBlue. Like many airlines, JetBlue is experiencing sharp increases in operating costs, particularly driven by higher jet fuel prices, geopolitical tension, supply chain issues, and increased global demand for air travel. Have pushed fuel prices to highs. The airline industry, which relies heavily on jet fuel as a core operating expense, has been hit hard by these rising costs, and JetBlue is no exception. While fuel costs alone are a significant burn, they are compounded by other operational expenses that continue to rise, such as labor costs, maintenance, and airport fees. This has created a pressured financial environment where the company must find ways to absorb these increased costs while still maintaining competitive pricing. And that's why I was saying that it usually goes down to the customers. So sometimes they'll have to take out seats. Sometimes they might have to pull back the menu. Sometimes they might have to pull back perks as well. Right, so there is that. Weaker investor sentiment and declined stock performance. JetBlue's financial woes have also affected its stock performance. In the past month, JetBlue's stock price has declined sharply, shedding about 21% of its value. This significant drop reflects growing concerns from investors about the airline's ability to manage rising costs while remaining competitive in the market. I do believe that the reason why every industry is in influx is because of the President of the United States and what he has been doing. Let's just keep it a buck, y'all. You know why tourism hasn't been happening from, Canada to Las Vegas? Because of the president. Nobody wants to travel to the United States because of the president. Because you could be snatched up by TSA. And that impacts, rather, the economy. Actually, give me a moment. So I just thought about something that I meant to share with y'all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You see that their racism against Black Americans is unprofitable. It has cost the U.S. Economy $16 trillion. Let's get into a shot to eight at the table. Racism is not profitable. It's expensive. According to a 2020 Citigroup study, found systematic racism and economic exclusion have cost the U.S. economy at least $16 trillion over the past 2 decades, with some estimates pushing that number to 51 trillion loss in output since 1990. Losses span every sector. 13 trillion loss in missed business revenue due to lack of capital access. 2.7 trillion dollars in lost wages. 218 billion in housing discrimination, and over 113 billion in lost income from unequal education opportunities. Closing these gaps isn't just moral, it's economic, with projections showing a potential $5 trillion boost to the GDP in just 5 years. The reality is simple: inequality doesn't just hurt economies, it shrinks the entire economy. So when you have that included, it impacts travel as well. Okay, so just want to bring that to your attention as well. So yes, indeed. Like I said, turbulence again to the bag. Okay, we're back. Okay. These stock declines have led many analysts to question whether JetBlue can achieve sustainable growth in the near term. With stock prices in free fall, investors are concerned about the airline's financial health and whether its current trajectory will lead to long-term liability or further losses. Moreover, financial analysts have suggested JetBlue could face a loss of up to $1.3 billion in 2026 due to its financial instability and rising debt. The company's debt levels are nearing $9 billion, a hefty sum that puts even more strain on the airline's ability to weather future financial storms. This growing debt has fueled speculation about the company's future in an industry that has already been dealing with economic uncertainties. So, right here, JetBlue's strategic response, a focus on recovery by 2027. Despite these challenges, JetBlue leadership remains optimistic about the future, has outlined a clear recovery plan to return to profitability. CEO Robin Hayes and other executives have stated the company is focused on restoring financial stability and positioning itself for long-term success. JetBlue's plan includes a multifaceted approach designed to counter out its current financial difficulties. These strategies include cost-cutting measures, improving operational efficiency, and focusing on sustainable growth. The airline aims to balance its operational costs with a sustainable price strategy that ensures it remains competitive in the highly competitive aviation sector. So, Delta has been, going about this. I think we talked about this on Braylon's Virtual Live, that Delta Airlines is trying to do a basic first class. So they're trying to make different tiers to be able to get more money. So I think that's what's happening there. I think they're also doing a basic mint business class, I believe. So, sorry. Yes, improving efficiency. One of the key aspects of JetBlue's recovery plan involves streamlining operations and improving fuel efficiency. The airline is exploring more efficient flight routes, implementing advanced technologies for flight optimization, focusing on fleet modernization to reduce fuel consumption. These steps are critical to curbing rising operating costs, especially fuel, and are essential for long-term cost control. Investing in sustainability. JetBlue has also embraced sustainability as a cornerstone of its future growth. The company has committed to becoming more eco-friendly by investing in carbon offset programs, expanding its use of sustainable aviation fuel (SAF), and reducing its carbon footprint. Sustainability is increasingly important to travelers and investors, making it a strategic priority for JetBlue as it seeks to differentiate itself in the crowded market. And also, two, customer experience enhancements. Additionally, JetBlue is working on enhancing the customer experience in an area that will play a significant role in its recovery. The airline's revamped its loyalty programs, offering better in-flight services. Better in-flight services than a whole pantry, live TV, free movies on demand, Sirius XM radio. Come on, how bigger can you get? There's a seat back at every screen. You got free Wi-Fi for everybody. Like, what else are y'all going to do? but I'm looking forward to it. Improving the overall passenger experience to attract and retain customers. I promise you, if y'all do the 2 bags for free, everybody will be at JetBlue. I promise you. JetBlue's focus on customer service has been a hallmark of its brand, remains a key component of its long-term strategy. A bright future of continued struggles. The outlook for JetBlue over the next few years is a topic of considerable debate. While stock market fluctuations and rising costs paint a bleak short-term picture, the airline's recovery strategy offers hope for the future by focusing on operational efficiency and sustainability and enhanced customer service. Rather, JetBlue aims to position itself as a resilient player in the aviation industry. If JetBlue's recovery efforts prove successful, airline could emerge as a more efficient and sustainable brand, able to navigate shifting dynamics of the aviation industry. However, if the airline fails to execute in the strategy, or if fuel costs continue to rise, JetBlue's financial position could remain under strain, and its future viability may continue to be uncertain. Conclusion: navigate uncertainty with a hope for a stronger tomorrow. As JetBlue Airways faces rising costs, weaker investor sentiment, increasing debt, the airline must take decisive action to turn its fortunes around. The company's recovery plan, which focuses on improving efficiency, sustainability, and the customer experience, offers a roadmap to return to profitability by 2027. While there are still many obstacles ahead, JetBlue's proactive approach to managing costs, embracing innovation gives reason to believe that the airline can overcome its challenges and thrive once again in the years to come. But I want to check something, because usually any time that a company is going through changes, there are new apps to help those changes. So let's go with careers. Just trying to look up. I'll give you a moment. Okay, so JetBlue does have a lot of jobs right now. I mean, a lot of them. They got 31 jobs. So as you can see here, product manager, customer communications manager, loyalty benefits, senior analyst, loyalty partnerships, manager, distribution strategy, manager, lounge product experience. So anytime that something's going on, look at the jobs, because usually the jobs will tell you basically how that relates to what is going on with the company. Not all the time. Sometimes they actually do need, new people. But for example, let's see here with customer communications. So right here, as you can see, the product manager, customer communications operations, reports to manager customer communications, and is responsible for owning the strategy, roadmap, execution of JetBlue's operations, relate customer communications, including flight status, updates, delays, cancellations, big changes, and other real-time operational notifications. So there is that there. Just wanted to show y'all that. And of course, we got to look at YouTube, right? Right here. This is their latest video right here. Let's check in on that right now, actually. So let's see here. Perks for True Blue members right here. So you get the different tiles, right? So choose one of the following perks when you reach 10 tiles. Keep adding to your perks when you reach 20, 30, or 40 tiles. So you can get early onboarding, get settled sooner with Group B boarding, excluding Blue basic fare. So that's like the base. Priority security access to an expedited lane to security to security at dozens of airports. Alcoholic drink, one free drink per flight. A JetBlue vacations bonus, 2.2 times points bonus on JetBlue vacations package, one time use, and a 5,000 point bonus. Boost your True Blue balance with 5,000 point bonus. And then once you reach 50 tiles, right, and each time you level up through the 4 levels of Mosaic, you'll unlock signature perks and get to choose an additional perk from the perks you pick menu curated specifically for loyalty. So Mosaic 1, first check bag for free, first alcoholic drink for free, even more in check-in, including extra legroom, a seat toward the front, dedicated bin space, free alcoholic drinks, premium sack offering, and more on every JetBlue operated flight, pending availability, exclusive Blue basic fare, same day switches with no fee or fare difference starting 24 hours before original departure. Preferred course seating, choose a preferred course seat near the front of the plane at no extra charge, excluding Blue basic fares. Mosaic 1, be the first to board, priority boarding at dedicated lane, or security, expedited lane, security at distance airport. Airport's dedicated check-in. Check out the Mosaic desk. They will check you in your bags. Dedicated support lines. So you got your own support chat phone line 24/7. Hearth Row Express upgrade. Complimentary Express from Express to Business first, pending availability, and Avis status match. Enjoy complimentary upgrades with Avis status. Check out what that is here. So right here, so Avis, the rental car company. Mosaic 1, you get a 1 car class upgrade, right? That's at Mosaic 1 and enjoy expedited service. Now, if you get 2 through 4, you get guaranteed rental car availability, complimentary 2 car class upgrades, enjoy expedited service, and a dedicated 24/7 phone number for customer support. Now back to the Mosaic for a minute. 2 through 3. So at 2, you get 2 free check bags for you and your eligible travel companions, even more booking with 2 seats, right? Mosaic 3, booking plus 4. Same things there. Move to Mint, 4 certificates that let you book in, back, and then move to Mint at no extra charge, depending on availability. Dedicated 3 and 4 phone support, 3-point bonus, additional 4-point True Blue points earned per $1 spent on basic fare, 4-point bonus there, earned per $1 spent on basic airfare. This is additional 5 bonus True points. And then Blue House access, play, work, and lounge before or between flights with complimentary entry for you and an eligible travel companion to Blue House. JetBlue's new take on the airport lounge, now open at JFK's T5 and lands mid-2026 at Boston Logan. Additional travel companions are subject to a fee. Lounge access is not included Blue basic bookings. So we will look at that here in just a minute. Move to Mint again. Gift Mosaic. You're able to gift Mosaic 1 status to a True Blue member of choice. Continue to earn 2 certificates for every additional 100 tiles after Mosaic 4. And then the perks you pick. So you log into your True Blue account when you reach a new milestone. You enjoy your perk from the perks you pick menu, and perks are stackable. So you can do early boarding, even more, same day switches, JetBlue vacation bonus, how move to Mint, Mint Suite, how Founder Blue Card works. So I'm guessing that is a membership that you have $99 statement credit, 20 tile bonus, and then IHG Platinum Elite status. So that means you're able to get the highest tier at, say, an IHG hotel. So some good perks there. Let's go back for a minute. Videos. Now this is the Blue House.
Hey, good to see y'all. Welcome to the Blue House. Can I get you a coffee?
Yeah, please. Thank you. Thanks for having us, Kira. We heard you're the lounge expert.
Yes, so they say.
So tell us about your role.
So I'm on the product development team at JetBlue. I'm a product designer. Basically, we help the product team shape the experience for customers and crew members on our aircraft and on the ground.
And how did the process of making a lounge start?
Well, we knew we couldn't do it alone, so we talked to a bunch of people in the company. We talked to people from loyalty, IT, infrastructure, and we had conversations to try and figure out who we are and how we wanted to show up in the space. We wanted to make a space that felt like New York, because we are New York's hometown airline after all. We wanted to make a space that felt like home, like a place you can come back to. And we wanted to make a space that felt undeniably like JetBlue.
How did you get it to look like JetBlue?
So we treated it like we were moving into a new place. So when you move into a place, it's just an empty box, and you bring all the things that make it feel like your home, like your furniture, your art, your tchotchkes, all the things that make it feel like you. So we identified what JetBlue home really means. We put pen to paper, we made mood boards, we came up with some concepts, and we shared those with our partners to bring this to life. We really centered around this idea of eclectic home and using texture and color and pattern and layering them onto each other to make it feel like really lived in and welcoming, and balancing all that with the goal of creating a premium space for you all to enjoy.
Now, I want to see your favorite spot.
Loki is upstairs. Do you want to see?
Absolutely.
Welcome to the Round Lounge. That's the unofficial name. It's a little bit quieter upstairs, a little bit more chill, but that doesn't mean we don't have any personality. It's got really cool mood lighting and some of the best views of JFK. We really wanted to create a space that was relaxing, comfortable. People could find their own vibe, whether they're just hanging out or getting some emails done. We wanted to create a corner for everybody.
Okay, what's the real flex here? What really brought this place to life?
All the collaborators, all the people we get to work with, right above us, the Grand Central inspired ceiling mural. And we work with Artists for Humanity to pay tribute to this New York City landmark with a JetBlue twist.
Tell us about the food and bev.
Oh, you have to try the food and bev. We have some really awesome partners. The coffee I gave you, that's from Joe Coffee. Our cocktails and mocktails are crafted by Jeff Bill, acclaimed mixologist and owner of New York City's iconic speakeasy, Please Don't Tell.
Okay, last one.
Yeah.
What's the hidden gems?
Ooh, it's our vintage-inspired complimentary photo booth. Do you want to take a photo?
There you go. Oh my.
Thanks for hanging. I hope you enjoy Blue House as much as we do. Bye.
Amazing job. I want to see the comments. Why did y'all turn the comments off? That looked amazing. Who? Now, listen. I know that there's some mean people out in the world, but that looked amazing to me. Oh my god, amazing, amazing. Now, speaking of, JetBlue, like I said, they could have combined it with Frontier or Spirit. Both of those deals are no more. Although it looks like maybe those could pick up again. We'll see. So then, of course, with Southwest Airlines here, shout out to Coupling. Southwest Airlines teases first class seats burying its no frills tradition. The days are seemingly numbered for the concept of a low-cost airline. Spirit Airlines filed for bankruptcy twice last year, restructured with just 80 planes. Southwest Airlines is heading the other direction, joining the ranks of the mainline carriers. Southwest CEO Bob Jordan hinted that changes are still in store for the airline, teasing lounges and first-class seats. Over the past year, the airline added bag fees and killed open seating. Jordan is loading the gilly at the Motel 6 in the skies. Moving Southwest Airlines up market is clear move to increase revenue, but only time will tell. The carriers, long-time passengers will stick around. Jordan emphasized that changes are intended to maintain its customer base at the Sim4 World Economy Summit in Washington, D.C. on Monday, according to Flying. He said, we're going to keep making product changes because we want to over time give you fewer and fewer reasons to have to go and compare. He previously stated that Southwest was seriously considering adding first-class service. How much can Southwest strip away of its decades-long identity before it becomes unrecognizable in just another airline? To add that open scene was a significant factor in customers defecting to competitors. CEO of McDonald's could also argue that it's loses its customers to other fast food chains because its restaurants don't serve meals in a bowl. However, it was already unlikely that the fast casual eaters were ever going to stop eating at the Golden Arches. Very well done with that analogy. Southwest is starting to build airport lounges. Yes, indeed. First class isn't the only potential change coming to Southwest Airlines. The carrier is experimenting with lounge offerings. Southwest is leasing airport terminal space in Austin, Texas, and Honolulu, Hawaii, according to View from the Wing, another great platform there. The Austin Virgin lease agreement details that the 40,000 square foot space will be used as a crew lounge. However, the space is far too large for the number of employees Southwest will have based at the airport, suggesting it will actually serve passengers. It's a chaotic time in commercial aviation. Airlines are being impacted by the rising cost of fuel caused by the U.S.-Israeli war against Iran. However, demand for air travel is still higher. Passengers rush to buy tickets in advance of potential price increases. Other airlines are taking more drastic swings to increase profits. United Airlines CEO Scott Kirby pitched merging his carrier with American Airlines to President 47. While the acquisition will create the world's largest airline and allow American carrier to be competitive against foreign carriers, it will be the most significant threat to antitrust law since AT&T. So there is that there, but that is not all. Let me show you this here. This is from Flying here, flyingmac.com. That's magazine, everybody. Southwest CEO airline not done making big changes. Extra legroom seating, lounges, and other premium offers could define what was once a budget airline. Southwest Airlines may see less investor influence. Say that 3 times after Elliott Management, which pushed to enact major changes such as axing its long-standing open sea and bag-free policy, reduced its stake in the carrier in February. Well, hey, I would have just, hey, y'all reducing y'all stake. We're going to stick. I honestly tell you the truth. This is the thing, right? Like I said before in my description box, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just saying. Like I said, yeah, you gotta keep investors happy, but without customers, there can't be anybody who wants to invest. But that's neither here nor there. But very important point. The CEO Bob Jordan said the airline's not done shaking up its business. We're going to keep making product changes because we want to, over time, give you fewer and fewer reasons to have to go to a competitor. Jordan said Monday at the Center for World Economy Summit in Washington, D.C. Southwest chief reiterated the rationale he has previously given for the changes. Customers want them. Open seating, Jordan said, was the top reason customers were leaving Southwest for competitors. There was no guarantee that family of four would be able to sit together on a flight. Customers have preferences, and they want the airline to be able to meet those preferences, which is why you see this change and why you will see us change more over time, Jordan said lounges, which for the airline's leasing space at Honolulu, Daniel K. Ong International Airport, KHNL in Hawaii, and per View from the Wings, Gary Leaf, Austin Bergstrom International Airport, KAUS in Texas will be another example pursuing of what our customers want. Asked about the potential for Southwest to adopt live flight seats, Jordan declined to speculate, but he didn't rule out either. It's the largest change in our history. Jordan said the good thing is with all our customers, they want the assigned seat, they want more choice. Our employees are behind it. I need y'all to talk to the actual employees of Southwest and the actual customers. Like, do some commercials. Let's see some focus group commercials. You know what I mean? Carrier is also looking to add electric vertical takeoff and landing. Their EVTO air taxi service from Archer Aviation likely to be priced similar to a premium Uber to its California terminals. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that you can get on a American Airlines bus that they do like transfers and stuff. That's a thing now. I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, let me see something. Hey, everybody. Welcome and glad to have you here. We're just chillaxing. American Airlines bus. Yep, that's what I thought. American Airlines partners with Landline to offer premium motor coach service. It's actually very nice. I'm not going to sit here in front. I think, who was the guy? Jeff something. Jeff, who is a content creator, he got on that. He said it was very nice. So I knew that American Airlines did a transfer bus thing. So there is that. Let's continue on. On the new Southwest Open Sea and Free Trip Master Rewards calling cards for Southwest, which builds reputation as the most affordable of the major U.S. carriers. Per Jordan, that's still true. Southwest fares are about 20% less than those of United, American Airlines, and Delta Airlines, said Monday. However, Southwest shift to a more premium offering makes it tougher to separate from the field. The airline last week joined United, American, Delta, JetBlue Airways in raising prices for customers' first and second trip bags, hiking rates from $35 to $45 and $45 to $55 respectively. That's identical to what Delta historically branded as a premium option offers. At the end of the day, if your input costs are going up, your fares are also going to go up. Jordan said, while knowing that airfare, though rising, has increased less than inflation over the past 5 years. Southwest passengers can still get free check bags, but they will need to pay for one of the airline's loyalty cards or book a fare, the most expensive choice extra tier. Moving away from a single class cabin, the carrier now offers 4 fare bundles, charging for seat reassignments as well as extra legroom seats on most of its Boeing fleet. Yes, the same Boeing that the planes have been going down, stuff like that. Yes. Those changes could be the tip of the iceberg as Southwest shifts to a more conventional airline business model. In December, for instance, Jordan said the carrier was seriously considering adding first class seating. We know we have customers that want a even more premium product, basically first class, he said on the Wall Street Journal's Bowles Names broadcast in March. So no decision at the announced, but we have to go into the bag on the list of what you're willing to consider. In February, Southwest announced another premium offering, free Starlink Wi-Fi, but only to loyalty members. The month before, it modified its customer size policy, charging flyers for 2 seats if they do not fit between the lower armrests. In short, Southwest customers are now paying for more of the perks that they previously either enjoyed for free or small charge. The changes so far have not impacted the Elliott management. Have not had the impact Elliott management has sought. Southwest's profits fell about 42% in the first 9 months of 2025 compared to the same stretch in 2024. So Elliott management has screwed over Southwest Airlines up the behind with no lube, and now Southwest profits is bleeding, suffering, and no one's caring about how they recover. Yeah. As the activist investor pulls back, however, joins as signal that its stamp on the Southwest brand may be permanent. The airline projects profits to surge in 2026 from 93 cents per share in 2025 to about $4 per share this year. Yes, we're changing. Jordan said, but our values are not changing. The way we treat people, the way we treat our customers, what's important. You've got to change everything else, but you can't change who you are, the golden rule, what you stand for. Okay. Well, let's go Southwest. See what's going on here with that. Now they do have this here. Look at this. A one-way ticket for $81 from Cleveland, Ohio. Okay, so they are still doing, they're still doing that. Then of course they have new Gateways by Southwest, which you can actually book vacation packages that include your flight, your hotel, your transportation, like everything. So Gateways by Southwest is new. Let's see here. Fly with Southwest. That's what we're going to do. And of course, we'll do the Wi-Fi, in-flight entertainment, drinks and snacks. So right here, you have digital bag tracking, which is awesome. Boarding process enhancements, assigned seating, standard preferred or extra leg room. Assigned seating is here. So those are the seats right there. Now, these are seat backs where you can put your phone or your tablet. I do believe they have it where you can also put your laptop in it. So these are new seat choices as I'm booking now. Now bookable for travel from January 27, 2026 and beyond. So, your extra legroom seat, a room your experience with more legroom to stretch out. Why don't I stretch out? Screw your couch. Buy another one, you rich mother. It's Dave Chappelle's fault, damn it. Anyway, a room your experience with more legroom to stretch. More room to stretch out. Why do I stretch out? I'm at the front of the cabin near the exit road. Why would that be a viral short? Oh my God. Y'all should pay Dave Chappelle to come on Southwest Airlines as his character and say, wow, Southwest got extra leg room seating. Why do I stretch out? Went viral. Anyway, at the front of the cabin and near the exit rows with 5 additional inches of extra legroom compared to standard preferred seats, plus enhanced snacks and complimentary premium beverages. Preferred seats, standard legroom seats near the front of the cabin, and of course your standard seat and standard legroom seats located in the back of the cabin. So here are the new benefits here. Basic, go for this. This is the most basic one that you can get. Standard, assign a check-in. Extra legroom seat costs extra money. First seat costs money. Standard seats back of the cabin. That is guaranteed across all the tiers. Boarding group last priority boarding, first group to board, paid money. Check back, you do have to pay for that. Rapid rewards points, 2 times the fare, flight credit expiration. 6 months transferable flight credit, no. Non-transferable flight credit charge changes available with fare upgrade, no cancellation fees. Yes, that's across the board there. Free same-day standby, add your name to the list. Taxes and fees may apply, no to that. Free same-day change. Confirm seat taxes and fees may apply, no. Free flight entertainment, that's across the board. Priority lane, express lane, no. Premium drink on select flights 251 or more miles, no. And free in-flight Wi-Fi, you do have to pay for that. So that is that there. That's the basic. Now, choice is the top pick. Standard, select that booking, extra legroom, preferred seat. You got to pay for that. Boarding group general, priority boarding, you got to pay for that. Extra check bag, you got to pay for that. 6 times the rapid rewards points. Flight credit expiration, 12 months. You do get a transferable flight credit. Transferable flight credit, fare difference may apply for changes. No cancellation fees, same day standby for free, same day change for free. Free in-flight entertainment, priority lane, express lane, no. Premium drink will cost you money. In-flight Wi-Fi will cost you money. Now, choice preferred, standard or any preferred seat, or any standard seat rather. So, choice preferred earlier access. Preferred seat and standard seat in the back of the cabin, so you can get that there. So, you prefer seat, so you can get standard legroom seats near the front of the cabin that is guaranteed. Standard seat in the back of the cabin. Early general for boarding group, priority boarding, first to board, costs money. Checked bag, got to pay 10 times the fare for rapid rewards points. 12 months expiration, transferable flight credit, yes. Refundable, full refund, yes. Fare difference may apply for changes. As you can see, the green checks to everything, no cancellation fees, free same day standby, free same day change, free in-flight entertainment, priority lane and express lane. Then you have premium drink on flights 251 or more miles and rapid in-flight Wi-Fi, right? You gotta pay for that. Now, top one right here. Here we go. Choice extra. If you do this, you get everything. Early boarding. Okay, you get your 2 free check bags, 14 times the points. You get everything, including a premium drink on select flights 251 more miles. But if you're a Rapid Rewards member, you get free in-flight Wi-Fi. So that's the fare. And then, of course, you have the tier here. A-list, extra legroom seat space available by booking for A-list preferred seating, yes. First bag is for free if you're an A-list member. Second bag, you got to pay. First and second bags for free for A-list preferred. Earning bonus 25%. 100% for earning bonus A-list preferred. Early general no later than group 5. Early groups 1 and 2 for A-list preferred. Early general for A-list. Same day standby. Yes to all of these, except up to 2 premium free drinks. You gotta be A-list preferred. Is A-list preferred free? Let's see. Is Southwest A-list free? Okay, so A-list status is not free. It's earned by earning 21-way flights and or earning 35,000 tier qualifying points in a calendar year. However, you can get it for free temporarily if through a corporate status match promotion if you already have a status from another airline. So you do have to pay for that. And of course, the cards here. Just want to show y'all that. So yes, indeed, there. And then of course they do have a companion pass as well. Now of course A-list preferred perks. I already told y'all about that. A-list perks. So now we're going to go to in-flight entertainment. How to get connected, airplane mode, choose Southwest Wi-Fi, and then tap in right there to southwestwifi.com. Free entertainment, so you can watch Wicked for Good, Anaconda, Zootopia, Housemaid, Moringa, Bold Beautiful Dream, Minecraft, F1 movie, Freakier Friday, Good Fortune, One by Optimus, Smurf, Springsteen, Deliver Me from Nowhere, Superman, Fantastic Four. And then, of course, you got Cars, Super League Pets, Flow, Minions, Mufasa, The Lion King, E.T., Fantastic Beasts, Crimes of the Grindelwald, Secrets of Dumbledore, How to Train Your Dragon, Paddington, Peru, Lego Movies, Mario Bros. Movie, Wild Robots, Utopia. Of course, TV series, Selena and the Restaurant, Suits LA, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Friends, High Potential, How I Met Your Mother, Modern Family, Parks and Recreation, The Simpsons, 2.5 Men. And then, of course, you got live TV, ABC, CBS, CNBC, CNN, ESPN, Fox, NBC, NBC, Fox News Channel. So you got all those for live TV. And, of course, your movies. The Idea You Blended, Sisterhood of the Traveling Parents, Mamma Mia, Father of the Bride, 51st Dates, Anyone But You, Catch Me If You Can, Crazy Rich Asians. So right here, free texting available with connection to Wi-Fi. And then right here, $8 for internet. So just in case you need to know about that. And then, of course, the drinks and snacks. Okay, everything's so good. Okay. So they got pistachios. Now, this is crazy, right? So the classism is real. So if you get a basic seat, this is what you get. But if you like honey roasted, you gotta get extra legroom seat. That's crazy. So you got Remy Grams, served on AM flights 250 miles or more. Then you have Oreo cookies, and then Mari Monk there. Hawaii flights only. You got Ritz cheese cracker sandwich, Bubbles, strawberry stuffed oat bite, and then the Blue Diamond almonds. Of course, extra legroom. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. If you have extra legroom seating, you get either of those. My bad. My bad. And of course, all your drinks right there. All of them right there. I'm surprised they don't have Barks root beer on here. And then these you can buy, of course, all your alcoholic drinks there. Beer and Beyond. By the way, y'all, that's a very small thing of On the Rocks. I would just bring a glass thing of it. And then head into Hawaii right there. let's take a look at the careers here. See if anything's new. Sorry, y'all. Just looking at something real quick here. So let's see here about the jobs. Oh my goodness. So here are the jobs right here, right? So you have all of these. You got pilots, flight operations, aircraft maintenance, airport operations, corporate careers, customer support, flight attendants, and flight technology, other marketing, Southwest business. Let's see corporate careers. Let's see what they got going. Those are the jobs there. By the way, I love how that just pops up above. Like, are you looking for a job? No, I'm looking. I'm looking to find where I am in life. No, of course, I'm looking for a job. That sounds so mean. But anyway, with that said, let me show y'all this here. They're already planning this, right? $53 million lounge at Nashville International Airport. Yeah. So right here, Southwest Airlines moves ahead with plans for a sizable lounge in the terminal's central mezzanine. So it's going to be for $53 million with the lounge slated for the center of the mezzanine area of the terminal. The filings describe an extensive interior built out with a clean public-facing presence. Those specific like operating hours or membership policies have not yet been disclosed. The Business Journal notes that permanent activity is early hint that B&A sits on the short list for the first round of its lounge locations. So there's that there. And then right here, they already have at least five airport lounges in the pipeline. Shout out to View from the Wing. Yes, indeed. So Honolulu, Southwest agreed to 9,577 square feet lounge. It's moved October. Now this one here in Nashville is going to be right here. This is going to be the lounge. But it's going to be a 30,000 square foot lounge that they secure based on permit files in the central mezzanine area. So right here. Of all the Southwest bases, they make more money in Nashville than anywhere else. That includes Love Field, right? Denver, Southwest is the second largest carrier at the airport, but provides far fewer amenities than United. There are more flights out of Denver than let's say any lounge presumably will be in the Concord Sea East expansion. Then Dallas Love Field, the airport doesn't have any lounge space, but it's planned to build lounges there. Southwest has 90% of the gates of the airport. Then Austin, Southwest is the anchor tenant for the new concourse being built, and the lease has Southwest Airlines building out a 40,000 square foot lounge. The lease agreement lists this as a crew lounge. However, a lounge of that size does not make sense as a primary crew lounge. So there is that there. So. And then finally, of course, you guys know not Southwest, but Spirit Airlines could liquidate as early as this week. right there. The airline, which was trying to recover from a second bankruptcy in less than a year, is facing the added challenge of a spike in price fuel. So right here, they spoke on the condition and then we need to discuss matters that had not been made public. The budget carrier has been struggling to regain its footing from its second bankruptcy in less than a year, but now faces the added challenge of a spike in the price of fuel. Fuel is airline's biggest expense after labor. We don't comment on market speculation or market rumors and speculation. Spirit said in a statement the exact date the carrier could begin liquidation, or if it would end up, or if it would even end up taking that path wasn't immediately clear. Bloomberg earlier reported on the potential liquidation. So, pilot and flight attendant unions have made concessions in recent months in a bid to help Spirit survive. The airline had planned to focus on high demand travel periods and routes in a bid to exit bankruptcy as early as the spring. So, there is that there. So, I wanted to show you guys that. Now, here we go. So, I was thinking about some of these things. And the first thing that I wanted to do was to think about what this could mean for, Southwest Airlines, right? So I went to ChatGPT, and it gave me this, right? So it gave me this here. Here we go. Here's a full strategic concept for transforming Southwest Airlines into a premium experience brand while still protecting its low-cost DNA. The idea is to introduce Southwest airport lounges and first-class seats in a way that still feels very Southwest. Southwest Airlines Premium Experience Initiative, Southwest Elevate, a new premium layer that introduces first-class seating and airport lounges while maintaining Southwest's fun, friendly, affordable identity. Freedom to fly, elevate. That's the tagline. Brand plan. Transform Southwest from a low-cost airline to a most welcoming airline for everyone from budget to premium. The brand still must feel friendly, fun, casual, human, customer first, but now also comfortable, elevate, productive, and relaxing. Brand pillars: hospitality, air travel should feel like visiting a great host. Crew is trained in concierge service, personalization, proactive help rather. Freedom maintain Southwest legendary policies, free jet bags, flexible changes, no hidden fees. First class simply adds comfort, not restrictions. Southwest Airlines. Do you see this? Now, this is what ChatGPT is saying. Maintain Southwest legendary policies, free check bags, flexible changes, no hidden fees. Free check bags, flexible changes, no hidden fees. Now, if AI knows what's up, then you really fucked up because AI is just technology. Playful luxury. Unlike stiff luxury airlines, Southwest Premium is comfortable but fun. Example touches cocktail menus with humor. Playful lounge signage. Crew personalities remain front and center. Brand identity for premium tier. Southwest Elevate or Southwest Sky Lounge at first. Colors midnight blue, such as orange or golden access, or the heart that they have, which I believe the colors are red, blue, and yellow. There's that there. Mood, relaxated. You, and all of us are relaxated. Relaxated. Relaxated is crazy. Wait 1 second. Anyway, relaxed luxury, Martin, Texas hospitality. Concept plan: first class seats. Introduce a small first class cabin in the front rows. Feature seat design 2x2 configuration, 38 to 42 inch pitch, wider recliner seats, rather privacy wings, wireless charging, large tray tables, in seat experience. Passengers receive welcome drink. Elevate snacks or hot meals, curated Southwest cocktail menu, premium headphones, tablet entertainment system. Now, the premium headphones you do not get to keep, but maybe they team up with like Skull Candy, and you use your Skull Candy wireless headphones for the whole flight, and then you get them back. Southwest Sky Lounges, airport lounges located in hubs. This is the name right there. Southwest Sky Lounges, designed by warm woods, southwestern desert tones. I was about to say desert, but desert tones. Open natural light, modern comfortable seeing. Lounge features food, tacos, brisket slides, breakfast burritos, fresh salads and regional specialties, drinks, craft margaritas, local beers, cold brew coffee mocktails. I'm sure bourbon cream will be an option for those that need a little just extraness before they get on the flight. Spaces, quiet work pods, lounge seating, social bar, nap chairs, and a family area. Entertainment elements because Southwest is playful, live acoustic music, occasionally sports screens, interactive flight tracker walls. Game plan, phase one test markets launch at Southwest hubs, Dallas Left Field Airport, Denver International Airport, Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport, and Harry Reid International Airport in Las Vegas. Phase two, aircraft rollout, retrofit, Boeing 737 aircraft, install 16 first class seats and refresh cabin. I would say probably do that to one, see if anybody notices anything. And then, okay, do that for a couple months and then do, 10 planes and then, kind of phase it out from there or expand it out from there out. Phase three, membership program launch, Southwest Sky Pass or annual membership or first class ticket includes lounge access. I believe that should, yes. Give them all to me. I think the Southwest Sky Pass is great if you're a frequent traveler and you want to just be in the lounges. Cool. Annual membership would be the lounges plus some additional perks. And I think first class tickets should include lounge access. Just saying. Phase 4 expansion add lounges in Chicago, Atlanta, Orlando, and Los Angeles, California, IA. Marketing plan campaign name, upgrade your Southwest. Launch commercial seeing a typical Southwest flight. Passenger walks past the current into first class. Said, "Wait, is this Southwest?" Flight attendant response, "Yep, just upgrade the fun." Social media strategy, TikTok, Instagram, content series. Southwest glow up. Come on now. Video showing lounge reveals, seat upgrades, cocktail menu, passenger reactions. Influencer partnerships, travel creators, pop culture, entertainment content creators as well. Okay, we're not leaving anybody out. Let's see. Food creators highlighting lounge menus, fan activation, golden boarding pass. Winners receive 1 year of Southwest First, lounge access and free flights. Partnership, marketing, collaborate with Texas chefs, local breweries, coffee brands. Each lounge features local flavors. Logistics plan, lounge capacity, average lounge size, 20 to 30,000 square feet, capacity 350 to 450 guests. Staffing each lounge requires hospitality host, bartenders, chefs, leading staff, concierge team, total staff per lounge, 8 to 120 employees. Aircraft modifications per aircraft, remove 2 rows of economy and first class seats. Add premium service storage, retrofit timeline 6 to 8 weeks per plane, which is not bad. Technology, passenger experience, app features, reserve lounge space or food to seat, upgrade seats, concierge chat. Revenue model, revenue streams, premium tickets, first class fare, premium $150 to $450 depending on the route. Now, $150 for a first class ticket is not bad. Okay, from Southwest, just listen. In addition to that, sorry, y'all. In addition to that, lounge membership, annual pass $600 and $900. Credit card partnerships, launch the Southwest Elevate card, benefits lounge access, seat upgrades for priority boarding. Why this works, the strategy keeps Southwest identity while evolving the airline. Southwest remains affordable, friendly, simple, but now also comfortable, premium, competitive with legacy airlines. Excuse me. Big picture, if executed correctly, this initiative could make Southwest Airlines the first airline to truly blend low-cost culture with premium hospitality. That combination could create new revenue, higher loyalty, stronger brand prestige. So I asked ChatGPT to do a little bit more for me. It says right here, here's the entire premium ecosystem for Southwest Airlines, from aircraft cabins to lounge openings to national advertising. The goal is to keep Southwest fun, people first, personality, while introducing a premium tier that still feels welcoming instead of stuffy. Southwest Elevate, the premium experience initiative Tagline: freedom to fly, elevated premium components, Southwest First Class, Southwest Sky Lounges, Sky Pass membership, elevated credit card, launch events, national campaign. I do believe that Southwest has a debit card now. Let me check. Southwest Airlines debit card. Yep, they do have a Rapid Rewards debit card, so you can get a debit card. Some of them. And a couple of things right here for you all. So sign up bonus, you earn a 2,500 point welcome bonus with 2 recurring deposits to spend $100 in the first 90 days, 1 point per dollar spent. Earn 1 point per $1 spent on eligible Southwest Airline purchases and qualifying dining subscription purchases like cable, internet, phone, streaming services, utilities, and insurance premiums. 1 point per $2 spent on qualifying everyday purchases. Annual spend bonus. Earn a $7,500 bonus points on your card member anniversary based on annual spend. 20% off promotional code every January. $35 annual statement credit. Now this is all on a debit card, everybody. To use on your Southwest Airlines Rapid Rewards debit card on Southwest Airline purchases. Annual companion pass point bonus. Receive a bonus of a 7,500 companion pass qualifying points into your Rapid Rewards account each calendar year. All points count toward companion pass. No monthly fee, right? If you maintain a minimum average balance of $2,500. I'm gonna be real with y'all. That happened. It's happened for some, rather, excuse me, than others. No ATM fees at 2 million ATMs worldwide. Find us Cirrus ATM, earn unlimited points, and no credit check needed. So there is that there. Those are some nice perks. Like I said, I have my debit card through, another platform, bank rather. But, if I was going to start flying and stuff like that, like if I got a new job, I was going to do all that stuff, I would probably get that debit card, maybe a credit card too. But here's the thing, no one has too many credit cards either. You know what I mean? But anyway, launch events and national campaign. First class seat layout, Boeing 737. Cabin configuration, rows 1 through 4, first class. Layout 2x2 seating. Total seats 16 first class seats. Seat features 42-inch pitch, 22-inch width, deep recline, adjustable headrest, wireless charging, tablet, entertainment, large tray table, so you can put your laptop on there and stuff like that. Of course, the plugins and everything. Storage cubby and move light. Oh, that's what I want to show y'all. So this is new. I don't know if y'all knew about this, but they have installed right here. Because they are trying to evolve. So you now have USB-A and USB-C in power charging ports at every seat back, right? So that's the seat back there, right? So just wanted to show you guys that as well. Okay, back to Southwest Premium and mood lighting, which they already have mood lighting, but anyway. But mood lighting, since it's here, boarding experience: first class passengers receive priority boarding lane, welcome drink before takeoff, warm towel service, flight attendant greeting, example, welcome aboard Southwest First. We're so glad that you're flying LA with us today. In-flight dining, short flights, gourmet snack box, craft cocktails, fresh fruit, Medium flights with warm meal options, breakfast tacos, brisket sliders. So the lounge interior, the Sky Lounge interior, first five locations, or first locations rather: Dallas Love Field Airport, Denver International Airport, Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport, Larry Reid International Airport. Lounge zone, social bar, the social bar margaritas, Texas whiskey, craft beer, the work lounge, private desk, charging stations, conference pods, the relax zone, quiet lounge chairs, quiet lion nap pods, dining market food stations include breakfast tacos, brisket sliders, salads, and dessert bar. Special feature runway wall, massive digital display showing live flights, aircraft taxiing, and weather. It becomes an interactive social display. SkyPass membership, Southwest SkyPass levels $500 a year. Includes lounge entry, priority boarding, $900 a year for gold, unlimited lounge access, 2-seat upgrades per year, priority security, and $1,000 a year. Includes unlimited upgrades when available. Lounge gets privileges, concierge service. Then you have the Southwest Elevate credit card, partnered with Visa MasterCard benefits, lounge access passes, seat upgrade credits, free Wi-Fi bonus, travel points, annual fee $395. I'm sure they will have a debit card version of that. Grand opening lounge event, Dallas Love Field Airport, event name, Southwest Elevate Takeoff Party, 6 p.m. This is the event schedule, 6 p.m. Red carpet arrival, 6:30 p.m. Live band, CEO speech at 7 p.m. 7:10 ribbon cutting, 7:15 first lounge guests enter. Celebrity influencer guests, travel influencers, food creators, sports personalities, entertainment, pop culture, commentators as well. Special reveal of Boeing 737 parked outside the terminal with new first class in cabin line. The plane lights up as the lounge opens. National ad campaign upgrade for Southwest. TV commercial script, 60 seconds. Scene one, typical airport travel walks through terminal. Southwest for freedom. That's the narrator. Passenger boards plane, notices current. They walk through the current. Camera reveals beautiful first class seat. Passenger whispers, "Wait, is this Southwest?" Flight attendant smiles. "Yep, just upgrade the fun." Scene four, cocktails served. Passengers laughing. Scene five, cuts lounge scene. Friends eating tacos and margaritas. Narrator, same Southwest spirit, now with a little more space. In screen, Southwest Elevate, freedom to fly elevated. So then, of course, social media strategy, Southwest Glow Up. That's the TikTok series, videos, seat transformations, lounge tours, cocktail making, passenger reactions. Premium seats, this is the revenue potential, $150 to $400 extra per flight. Annual projected revenue, $1.5 billion. That's why they do it. That's exactly why they're doing it. Lounge memberships, of course, $501,500 per year. Projected $300 million plus annually. Why this works? It lets Southwest Airlines compete with premium airlines while staying true to its culture. Fun, friendly, simple, customer first. It's luxury without losing the Southwest personality. And then, of course, I asked, how would it be if they did the Love in-flight entertainment system and added digital seatback screens? It could dramatically upgrade the passenger experience while keeping Southwest's fun personality. The key is designing it so it feels playful, social, and uniquely Southwest, not just another airline screen. Southwest Love in-flight entertainment system. Feel the love at 35,000 feet. Purpose turn every seat into a personal entertainment hub by reinforcing the airline's brand culture. So there's a seatback design here. 10 to 13 inch screen, features HD display, Bluetooth headphone pair, or if you got your traditional headphones, you can plug that into. USB-C charging, touchscreen navigation, second screen sync with phones. Interface look. The interface uses Southwest brand colors, deep navy, sunset orange, heart iconography, which is red, yellow, and blue. Navigation tabs, movies, TV, live TV, music, games, Southwest originals, flight map or food connect device, or passenger talk as well. Content library, movies, new releases, plus classics. Genres include family, comedy, family, action documentaries, TV shows, popular streaming series and syndicated favorites. Live TV passengers can watch sports, breaking news, major events, music, genre playlists, music, hip hop, country, chill, lounge, travel vibes, R&B as well. Southwest Original Program. This is where Love Entertainment becomes unique shows produced exclusively for the airline. Examples: the Love Sessions, artists performing acoustic sets, live funny stand-up comedy specials filmed in lounges, destination diaries, mini travel documentaries highlighting cities on the Southwest Network. Social features: passengers can interact with other seats. Example: seat-to-seat trivia, competing for the passengers, flight bingo. Players mark squares for things like turbulence. Snack service, someone clapping at landing. Winner receives drink vouchers or food vouchers too. Food and drink ordering passengers or directly from their screen. Menu includes snack boxes, cocktails, premium first class meals. Flight attendants receive the orders digitally. Flight map experience, interactive flight tracker. Passengers can explore cities below the aircraft, landmarks, altitude and speed, destination guides. Device connectivity, passengers can sync their phones. Benefits: continue watching on phone, share a playlist, control screen remotely. Advertising and revenue, sponsored content can appear inside Love Entertainment. Examples: travel brands, streaming services, hotels. Revenue potential $200 to $400 million annually. How improves the airline benefits for Southwest Airlines? Passenger satisfaction increases, longer flights feel shorter, brand personality becomes stronger, more premium ticket sales, and that will be on every seat back, just like JetBlue. The big moment when boarding begins, every screen displays welcome aboard to Southwest Airlines. Sit back, relax, and feel the love. Then the interface animates into the Love Entertainment home screen. So then I was like, you know what? Let's do this. A Southwest. So I wanted this because I was like, I don't think any airline has done this. So create a content creator, influencer, entrepreneur, fandom, and independent artist airplane tickets. So here we go. This idea can actually be powerful if it's framed correctly. Not as a gimmick influencer ticket, but as a network travel creation ecosystem inside Southwest Airlines that turns flights into a mobility layer for creators, entrepreneurs, and fandom communities. Let's build it properly. The Southwest Love Career Pass, the career influencer, entrepreneur, fandom flight program. Fly the love, build the moment. Core idea: a specialized fare and membership system that turns Southwest flights into a mobile creator ecosystem in the sky and airports. Brand plan: position Southwest as the most creator-friendly airline in the world, not luxury focused, not exclusive, but accessible, creative mobility for culture builders. Brand pillars: mobility for creators, flights are treated as production travel, tour movement, business expansion routes, community in the sky. Passengers are just random travelers. They are creators, fans, entrepreneurs, and artists. Platform, not just transportation. Southwest becomes a moving content system. Brand identity: Southwest. This is the name of the program. Southwest Love Career Pass. Sub brands: Career Pass, influencers, content creators, founder pass, entrepreneurs, fandom pass, fan communities, indie artist pass, musicians, creators, and performers. Right. So concept plan: what the ticket actually is, a ticket membership hybrid. Each booking includes creator travel tools, priority booking with gear, extra carry-on allowance, camera rigs, instruments, content seeing preference, window lighting optimization, onboard Wi-Fi priority lane. Creator seats: designate sections, creator rows, front economy section, extra tray space for laptops and cameras, mount points for small devices, improve lying angle positioning. In-flight creation mode: passengers can activate Love Creator mode, features quiet filming permission zones, soft overhead lighting presets, seatback screen becomes editing module, feature phase. Airport creator zones at hubs, mini studio booths, podcast pods, green screen corners, lounges. Game plan: pilot launch cities, focus on creative and business hubs, Los Angeles, Nashville, Atlanta, and Dallas. Phase 2 Career Pass membership launch: invite only beta, 5,000 creators, 500 entrepreneurs, 50 fan communities, and 100 indie artists. Airline integration: add creator boarding group system, luggage priority for gear, dedicated support desk. Phase 4 flying creator events, social flights, live podcast flights, which I do believe they have done live from 35,000 feet performances. I believe the early show was on a Southwest flight, if I'm not mistaken, for the first live broadcast in the sky, which was crazy, crazy work. Live podcast flights, music performance flights, fandom meetup flights, startup pitch flights. Market campaign, your audience flies with you. Hero commercial, scene, a career adds content in an airport. Cut to plane when they sit down, open laptop, other passengers are also careers. Voiceover, but what if your next flight wasn't downtime, but your next breakthrough? In Southwest Love Career Pass. Social campaign, TikTok, Instagram series built at 35,000 feet. Editors, careers show adding videos mid-flight. Launching businesses on planes, fan meetups in airports. Influencer strategy, not just influencers, micro creators, indie musicians, startup founders, family leaders. Viral hook, flight love, community activation. Monthly career flight drops. Random upgrade flights for careers get free passes, onboard surprises, and great collaborations. Logistics plan, see allocation, dedicated inventory per flight, 10 to 20% of career pass seats reserved, flexible release 72 hours before departure. Gear handling system, special tack and camera equipment, instruments, and production kits, priority handling through back system. Airport infrastructure, career hubs at airports, Dallas Love Field Airport, Denver International Airport, Denver International Airport, Los Angeles International Airport. Staff trained, love ambassadors trained in career support, gear handling, onboarding influencers, and community management. Tech stack, app upgrades, career pass, dashboard, flight, collaboration matching, onboard content permission, group boarding for fandoms. Career pass pricing, monthly $29, $79 subscription tier or flight bundle upgrades per trip, or it will just be an actual ticket itself. Upsells, career seat upgrade, extra baggage for gear, priority boarding, airport studio rentals, brand partnerships, camera brands, streaming platforms, social media companies, and music distribution services. Why this works, this transforms Southwest Airlines into something no other airline fully owns, a mobile layer of the career economy, not just flying people, but flying culture, content, fandom, and entrepreneurship. Big idea summary. Southwest becomes part airline, part career studio, part family network, part strong mobility system. So there it is there. So I wanted to show you guys that. So Southwest, we got some ideas. Now, if you take any of this, we got problems. So, oh man, it's really raining outside. Not that it wasn't raining outside, but I'm like looking at my window, I'm like I'm seeing the streaks. Hey, welcome in. Just was checking my phone here now. We got one more thing and then I am done. There is an airline that I want everybody to know about. And this video was one of the top safety videos of all time. So I want everybody to be able to see this here. So Todrick, don't at me, good sir. Okay, I'm trying to show this off. Okay, because here we go. Now, I'm saying Virgin America could be a solution for JetBlue or Spirit Airlines. Here we go. Whoa. Ally does it again. By the way, I just want to say, this black queen right here, I need her phone number. Moving on. But also, she's got some hips too. Moving on.
I got some safety tips that you gotta know, and trust me, it's something that you wanna hear. So honey, sip your lips and enjoy the show before we move into the stratosphere. Yeah. So won't you buckle your seatbelt, put it on tight, and keep your in that light until we turn off that light. Turn your electrical devices off
whatever you do, don't make me ask you again. So tonight, get ready to find, cause we gonna live on up in the sky. All the babies
Ah! 0.001% of you who have never operated a seatbelt before? Really? I mean, it works like this. Insert the metal end into the buckle until it clicks, then pull on the loose end to tighten, making sure it fits slow and tight across your lap. There you go. To open, lift on the top of the buckle. And remember, seatbelts should be fastened whenever you're seated, just in case of unexpected turbulence or weather conditions. Personal electronic devices should be turned off and properly stowed during taxi, takeoff, and landing. Laptops should be placed inside carry-ons or under the seat, not in seatback pockets or loose on the cushion next to you. Nice try. Your in-flight team or the sign above will determine when electronics may or may not be used during flight. Yo, 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 now that you're bopping your head to the rap scene, now that your eyes all glued to the flat screen, if the cabin pressure's changing, you know that we won't be leaving you hanging. Pull your mask down first, don't worry, oxygen flows. Tighten the straps after placing on your mouth and your nose. If you're traveling with someone, like a child for instance, put your mask on first before you offer assistance.
Now under your seat,
Oh,
like first class, it's below your center armrest. Remove the pouch, tear it open, place it over your head. Are we coming in clear? Did you hear what we said? Buckle the white straps and tighten right around your waist. Once off the plane, pull the handles and your best will
Coordination, man.
Doesn't feel honey, no big deal. Blow into the red tube and you got every feel. There's a bright locator light and it's right on your shoulder. Thank you for your attention. This robot rap is over.
Just in case we must evacuate.
this is right here.
We've got a
Yes.
plan of attack.
Yes, deep.
Four and no exits on this airplane. Four exit doors, two in the front and two in the back. Wow, and the unlike.
Now, Todrick, why didn't you just call me? Because I should have been dancing with her. Because just saying, there will be more chemistry. But go ahead.
Event, we need to get you outside. Your exit is equipped with an inflatable slide. Only door slides can be used as a flotation device. And if you need to find the exit, you just follow the light.
They're at the base of the seats. They go from white into red.
Yeah, I know.
But keep in mind the nearest exit door may not be ahead.
So look around and let us just remind you, the nearest exit might be behind you. Yeah.
Okay, so
This
this
smooth
one's
dude
important
here.
for all you smokers out there. It's never allowed here, so don't you forget.
Don't forget.
Federal law prohibits tampering, destroying, disabling smoke detectors, so don't touch that cigarette. What you do?
All right, it's time for final cabin check. Make sure all carry-on bags are stowed away, tray tables and seats are in their upright and locked positions, and all electronic devices are completely shut off.
For additional safety information, check out the safety cards located in the seat pocket in front of you. Please read and review before we take off. FAA regulations require that all guests comply with the lighted information signs, posted placards, and instruction of the in-flight team.
If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Now enjoy your flight, and as always, thank you for flying Virgin America.
So tonight, we're gonna fly in the sky. Virgin America knows all the places you wanna be. Fly away with me, fly away with me tonight. If you're ready to fly.
That airline needs to come back. Okay, I'm gonna just let you know that right damn now.
Welcome, Nick.
That
Come on
airline
in.
Needs to come back. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. So, how do we get Virgin America back with Spirit Airlines and everything in between? Right? How do we do that? I have some thoughts. and when don't I have thoughts, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, indeed. There, man. So let's do this right here. So here we go. If Sir Richard Branson bought Spirit Airlines and brought back Virgin America, here's how it could go. Vision: Sir Richard Branson buys Spirit Airlines and reintroduces Virgin America experience. The concept: Sir Richard Branson acquires or partners to control Spirit Airlines and transforms it into a modern reboot of Virgin America. The mission is simple: bring back personality, culture, and premium fun back to affordable flying. Spirit already has routes, aircraft, and infrastructure, while Virgin America has brand love, innovation, and design culture. The new airline could become Virgin America 2.0, powered by Spirit Scale. Brand plan: Virgin America Reborn, powered by Virgin Flying Forward. Alternative co-brand phrase: Spirit by Virgin, 2 to 3 year transition. Brand identity: core pillars, fun flying, affordable premium, tech, entertainment in the sky, tech forward, travel, culture driven airline. Virgin historically made flying feel like a party in the sky. Visual identity: color palette: Virgin red, deep purple, midnight black. Soft cabin LED gradients. Aircraft livery: Virgin red engines, purple tail glow. That'd be cool if you could do moonlight like under the airplane at night. You know, I don't know how they would do that, but it's 2026. I'm sure it could happen. Sleek silver body, mood lying windows at night. Brand voice: confident, playful, rebellious, culturally plugged in. Examples: flying just got fun again. Welcome back to the good kind of turbulence. That's not the Mile High Club. Although there is a actual jet in Las Vegas where you can actually go and it's like soundproof and everything, and they will fly you around. You can actually be a part of the Mile High Club in the sky, which I will definitely do that with my BBW wifey or girlfriend. Yes. Anyway, moving on. So you gotta expand your horizons, people. Look beyond what you see. Look beyond what you see. Ow! Look beyond what you see. Shout out to Rafiki. Low fares, high vibes, everybody. Target audience: primary 18 to 34 travelers. This fits your media audience vision as well. Segments: careers, gamers, festival travelers, young professionals, weekend explorers. Concept plan: this is number 2. Airline concept: affordable premium airline, not basic economy, not expensive luxury, instead culture driven flying. Key cabin experiences: Virgin mood cabin, purple pink LED mood light, music during boarding, ambient sound design. Digital seatback screens: return the legendary Virgin America screen, so it was called the Red Infotainment System. Features: movies, live TV, games, or food, group chat between seats, flight trivia games as well. Also, too, you can donate back to charity because Sir Richard Branson's business model is changing business for good. Which, listen, if Sir Richard Branson needed me for the comeback of Virgin America or needed me for Virgin Voyages, just call me, beat me if you need to reach me. I'm right here, my man. Right here. The Love Style Entertainment System, which it would just be the Red system to come back, honestly. Inspired by what you mentioned by Southwest Style Entertainment. System name Virgin Skyplay, but it will be called the Red Infotainment System. Features: touchscreen games, multiplayer seat games, live trivia competitions, creator channels, streaming concerts, esports highlights. Imagine passengers playing Mario Kart style tournaments in the sky. That's a bit of a stretch, but hey, it could happen. Cabin classes: Virgin Economy, affordable seats, free entertainment, food marketplace. Virgin Plus, extra leg room, lounge boarding, free snacks. Virgin First, live flat style seats on long routes, cocktails, and lounge access. Now they had these premium white seats that were very nice. I think we would just bring that back. Game plan: this is number 3. Business strategy: acquisition. Year 1, phase 1. Richard Branson and Virgin Group assemble investors to acquire control interest in Spirit Airlines. Partners could include private equity, entertainment companies, travel platforms, tech partners. And by the way, before anybody says, well, what about a black-owned airline? I already did that. We rebranded it, called it Phone Airlines. Just type in Spirit Airlines and you'll see the rebrand. I talked about the black man who wanted to buy it, everything. Okay, so we did the rebrand live on YouTube. So let's see. Phase 2 rebrand, years 1 and 2. Spirit gradually becomes Spirit to Virgin America, repaint aircraft, update cabins, launch new entertainment system, relaunch lounges. Phase three airline culture rather. Years 2 through 4, the airline becomes a media and culture platform, partnerships with music festivals, esports leagues, creators, and film studios. Phase 4, global expansion. Years 3 and 6, new routes: Europe, Caribbean, Latin America, Asian partnerships. Marketing plan, campaign theme version is back. And honestly, tell you the truth, that safety video. Sorry, on my forehead. I think I got everything off. Yeah, okay. That safety video is so timeless. Just bring that video back. You ain't gotta do nothing new to it. Not a thing. Launch event, Las Vegas Strip live reveal, aircraft unveiling, concert, influencer flights, social media strategy platforms, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, content ideas, first flight reactions, career travel challenges, party in the sky clips, cabin transformation videos, career program. Of course, you know we gotta have one. Give it a moment, yo. So right here, Virgin career flights. Influencers fly free to destinations and create content. So categories: travel vloggers, gamers, musicians, comedians, pop culture, entertainment vloggers as well, or commentators. Cultural partnerships, music festivals, esports tournaments, fashion brands. Virgin flights become the official airline cultural events. Logistics plan. Fleet. Spirit already operates a large fleet of Airbus A320 family. Strategy: retrofit interiors, add seatback screens, install mood line, upgrade seats. Hub strategy: major hubs: Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Orlando, New York City, Miami. Lounges: new concept. Sky clubs features DJ sets, gaming songs, cocktail bars, streaming studios. In-flight food partner with brands, examples: gourmet burgers, street food bowls, craft cocktails. Food becomes part of brand culture. Media, entertainment potential. The airline itself becomes content. Ideas, docuseries, rebuilding Virgin America, streaming on Netflix, Amazon Prime Video. Reality show, Virgin Sky Games. Passengers compete in challenges during flights. Now, it can be done because there was a show from Mark L. Wahlberg called The Game Plan that they did that with Allegiant Airlines. Very forward thinking. Financial impact, potential advantages: existing fleet, existing routes, beloved Virgin brand, revenue streams, flights, premium seating, lounges, branded content, partnerships, tourism, promotions. The big idea: the airline becomes the most entertaining airline in the world, a flying mix of music, gaming, culture, travel, and community. Interesting connection to your vision brand, your major league gaming, entertainment, television network concept could even partner with this airline. Magic MLG esports flights, gaming tournaments on seatback screens, career flights to events, live broadcasting planes. That's true. Let's continue here with the $5 billion acquisition strategy for brands to buy Spirit. The $5 billion acquisition strategy for Richard Branson's by Spirit Airlines, a relaunched Virgin America. So here's the seatbacks here. I'll show you all that. So this is what Virgin America looked like with the red infotainment system. You see the mood lighting. So all of this is on other airplanes. Okay, so this would be coming back under this plan. Okay, so just look, same plane essentially. So not really too much. This is first class, I believe. Or main cabin select, I believe. But then there was the big white seats outside. We're out there. This strategy outlines how Virgin Group could structure a $5 billion deal to acquire and transfer Spirit Airlines into Virgin America 2.0, a premium but affordable airline. The key idea: buy infrastructure cheaply, upgrade experience, unlock a higher value airline brand. The strategic opportunity: why Spirit is attractive: large aircraft fleet, established U.S. routes, low operating costs, huge customer volume. However, Spirit's weakness is poor customer reception, ultra basic experience, limited brand loyalty. Meanwhile, Virgin America previously had massive brand love before being acquired by Alaska Airlines in 2016. Strategies combine Spirit scale with Virgin's brand magic. $5 billion deal structure. A realistic acquisition would look like this. Total value, deal value $5 billion. So Virgin Group equity $1.5 billion. Private equity partners $1.5 billion. Strategic partners $1 billion, and debt refinancing $1 billion. This keeps risk. This spreads risk while keeping Virgin as the brand leader. Investment potential partners. Possible partners include sovereign wealth funds, travel companies, entertainment companies, private equity. Technology partners might include Amazon, Apple, and Google. These companies can integrate technology and entertainment into the airline experience. Acquisition timeline, phase one, quiet negotiations, 6 to 9 months. Virgin Group approaches Spirit leadership privately. Task financial analysis, regulatory participation, investor commitments, brand transition planning. Phase 2, public offer. Virgin announces Spirit Airlines to become Virgin America. Media buzz with enormous scale. Virgin's airline brand is iconic. Phase 3, regulatory approval, 6 to 12 months required. Approval required from the United States Department of Transportation, Federal Aviation Administration, and United States Department of Justice. Since Virgin does not own a U.S. airline, regulators may see this as increasing competition. Also transforming Spirit into Virgin America. After acquisition, an additional $2 to $3 billion transformation investment will occur over 3 to 5 years. Major upgrades: cabin upgrades, new line, seatback entertainment, upgrade seats, aircraft design, new Virgin livery, redesigned cabins. Aircraft type mainly includes Airbus A320 family. Technology investment, basically bringing back the red entertainment system. We ain't got to change too much. Features live TV, games, movies, esports, social seat messaging. Revenue expansion strategy. Spirit currently focused heavy on ancillary fees. Virgin America 2.0 was to expand revenue in multiple ways. Premium upgrades, extra legroom seats, Virgin first class cabin, lounges, launch Virgin Sky Clubs and hubs like Los Angeles, Miami, Las Vegas, Miami, New York City. Media partnerships, airline becomes a flying entertainment network. Partnership possibilities, Netflix, Wi-Fi, electronic arts, EA. Brand relaunch strategy, the relaunch will be a global event. Campaign, Virgin America is back. Launch event can happen in Las Vegas. Event includes aircraft reveal, celebrity flights, live concert, influencer flight. And how you could do this is, when you watch TV and we interrupt this program. Excuse me, we interrupt this program. I got some safety tips that you ought to know. Wait, what? You're on the Oscars. We interrupt the Oscars to bring you this important announcement. I got some safety tips that you ought to know. And you just keep hearing that. And you're like, where is that from? And then everybody's going to Dr. Call's YouTube channel. No, Virgin America's coming back. Like, that would be like a great marketing stunt. And you're already using content that's already been created, so it's nothing too crazy. Right here, expected financial upside. If the transformation works, the airline will increase valuation significantly. An example projection of acquisition, $5 billion by year 5, $9 billion to $12 billion. Okay, that's the expected financial upside. Drivers, stronger brand, premium pricing power, partnerships, international expansion. Why this would fit Richard Branson. Richard Branson built his airline reputation on making flying exciting again. Virgin Airlines historically focused on fun, music, culture, customer experience. Reviving Virgin America to restore that identity in the United States. The bigger vision, the airline becomes a cultural platform, not just transportation. Flights could include live DJ sets, gaming tournaments, creative flights, entertainment premieres. Already, like I said, for interesting connection to your ideas, Braylon, your major league gaming, entertainment, television network concept could partner with the airline. Imagine esports tournaments on flights, creative flights, gaming events, live streaming shows from planes. It would literally become the first gaming culture airline. So that is what can happen with Spirit and Virgin America. Virgin America, Richard Branson. I was just going to talk to Spirit. And Spirit, if you do any of that, I want free flights. The rest of my life, my future kids and my wife's lifetime, and her family members, and my kids' family members, and all my family friends. I deserve free flights. Okay, lounges I get access to. So now, Listen, you have not because you asked not. So now, what could happen if Sir Richard Branson were to buy JetBlue Airlines and bring back Virgin America? First thing to ground is that you don't actually bring back Virgin America cleanly through JetBlue without massive regulatory, cultural, and operational friction. But as a strategic, fictional, but plausible restructuring plan, there is a powerful version of it. Richard Branson acquires or gains control and influence of JetBlue, then rebrands the experience layer as Virgin America 2.0 powered by JetBlue. Think of it less replacing JetBlue, more like rescanning the emotional experience of flying in America. So, brand plan, Virgin America returns through JetBlue. Here we go. Brand architecture, master carrier, JetBlue, operational backbone, experience brand, Virgin America 2.0, parent influence, Virgin Group, brand positioning statement, the most entertaining, culturally alive airline in America, built on JetBlue reliability and Virgin creativity. Brand pillars, emotional flying, music first boarding experience, personality driven cabin design, entertainment as a utility, seat back screens everywhere, which JetBlue already has that, so they're just partnering with them to give it more so, right? Free live content, already have that. Affordable premium, not low cost misery, not luxury elitism, culture in the sky, gaming, music, prayers, and sports, design led aviation, blue lighting, and cohesive cabin aesthetic. Identity system, JetBlue trust, reliability, U.S. network strength, Virgin rebellion, culture, entertainment, merge identity, Blue reliability, Virgin personality. Concept plan, the flying entertainment network, core concept, the airplane becomes a moving media platform, social experience, signature cabin experience, Virgin Sky cabin, or Virgin Red cabin, Airbus A320 family features ambient LED blue line, purple and red gradients, synchronized boarding music playlist, digital seat ecosystems, interactive entertainment hub, in-flight entertainment system. Once again, the red entertainment system, right? Capabilities, live TV plus sports, streaming partnerships, multi-seat games, creator content channels, in-flight esports tournaments. Imagine passengers competing in live trivia while flying across country. Service philosophy, JetBlue already has the best economy in U.S. positioning. Virgin layer adds personality and announcements, humor and service tone, cultural relevance and context. Game plan, phase one is the business strategy. Phase one, strategic acquisition and influence, structure options, option A, partial control. Virgin acquires major stake, JetBlue remains operationally independent. Or option B, strategic alliance, co-branded experience layer only. I think partial control is probably the best thing for JetBlue as of right now. Phase two, experience takeover. Year 1 and 2, no fleet overhaul yet. Instead, install the Virgin Red play system, redesign cabin line, update uniforms and voice tone. Phase 3, brand activation, year 2 through 3. Launch Virgin America experience inside JetBlue flights. Routes prioritized from New York to LA, Boston to San Francisco, Orlando to Las Vegas. Phase 4, expansion year 3-5, lounges, premium economy upgrades, international Virgin experience expansion, marketing plan, fly fun again, campaign idea, tagline, flying just got its personality back, launch strategy, major reveal in New York City, event format, live airplane walkthrough, celebrity boarding experience, in-flight concert broadcast, digital strategy, platforms, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, content pillars, first flight reactions, seat game competitions, personality moments, and red challenges. Career economy strategy, Virgin Flight Careers Program, influencers get free flights, onboard content studios, live stream flights, cultural partnerships, esports leagues, music tours, film premieres of fashion brands. Logistics plan, no fleet disruption transformation. JetBlue operates mostly Airbus A320 family, key route, not replace aircraft, upgrade experience layer only. Hub strategy, core JetBlue hubs, New York City, JFK focus, Boston, Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, Los Angeles, Orlando. Cabin retrofit plan, phase 1. This is the phase upgrades, phase 1. Seatback screens added or upgraded. The red system installed. Phase 2, new line system, redesign interiors. Phase 3, premium version suites, select aircraft. Crew transformation training includes entertainment tone scripting, humor and personality guidelines, cultural awareness training. Flight attendants become hosts of the Sky experience. Airport experience layer, Virgin JetBlue lounges features gaming zones, creator live stream booths, DJ lounge rooms, co-working and streaming spaces. Financial model, revenue expansion, not cost reduction, new revenue streams, Premium Red subscriptions, onboard micro entertainment purchases, lounge memberships, brand partnerships, career sponsorship flights. Value creation logic. Instead of cutting costs to compete, it becomes increasing revenue per passenger through experience. Long-term valuation impact. If executed well, JetBlue becomes premium culture airline brand equity increases significantly. Virgin becomes embedded U.S. aviation identity layer. Big idea summary. This is not JetBlue becomes Virgin. It is JetBlue becomes the infrastructure of American travel, while Virgin adds the emotional experience layer on top of it. Why this works strategic truth. JetBlue already has strong customer trust. Virgin has unmatched brand emotion aviation. U.S. airlines lack entertainment innovation at scale. Millennials and Gen Z want experience, not just transportation. Final thought, this will create something unprecedented. The first media airline in the United States. A plane is no longer just transport. It becomes a streaming platform, a gaming arena, and a cultural stage. So there it is there. Oh my God. Wow. This is the thing that I've learned about y'all. Y'all don't mind the details as long as I make the details fun, right? So there it is there. Now, the $10 billion valuation model behind the merger story. Below is a pro forma $10 billion valuation model for the merger narrative, where Richard Branson brings Virgin brands JetBlue to create a Virgin America style experience inside a scale U.S. carrier. This is structured like an investment memo used by private equity airline merger acquisition teams. So the $10 billion merger valuation model, JetBlue plus Virgin experience layer, core evaluation framework. Airlines typically value using EBITDA times multiple, so equals EV. So for a strong U.S. airline, EBITDA multiple range 5 times to 8 times premium experience airline potential, 8 times to 10 times. That's number one. Number two, baseline JetBlue standalone. JetBlue's base assumptions illustrative model. Annual revenue $10 to $12 billion. EBITDA margin 8 to 10%. EBITDA 900 million to 1.2 billion. Base valuation times 6. EBITDA 5.4 billion to 7.2 billion. Standalone JetBlue valuation anchored $6 to $7 billion. Virgin experience premium layer. Now at the Branson effect, Richard Branson brand equity, Virgin America plus Virgin America nostalgia premium, value drivers, strong emotional brand appeal, Virgin America legacy, premium willingness to pay, ancillary revenue expansion, cultural positioning, music, careers, and gaming, brand uplift impact, revenue per passenger impact 10 plus 20%, ancillary revenue 25 plus 40 to 40%, load factor improvement 3.6%, customer acquisition cost reduced. Brand uplift adds 1.5 billion to 2.5 billion valuation expansion. The Virgin Red digital revenue layer, in-flight ecosystem, seatback entertainment, gaming, streaming, career content, ads plus subscriptions. So the revenue potential, 300 million to 500 million for entertainment subscriptions, onboard digital ads, 150 million to 300 million, gaming content partnerships, 200 million to 400 million dollars. Total new EBITDA contribution, 500 million to 900 million dollars. At 10 times tech like multiple, 5 billion to 8 billion dollars. Theoretical platform value, long-term optionality, but conservative counter at lower realized value in airline model. Cost synergies limited but real. Unlike industrial mergers, airlines have modest cost synergies. Fleet procurement savings 100 million to 200 million. Fuel and optimization operators optimization 150 to 300 million. Administration consolidation 150 to 100 million to 150 million. Total annual savings 300 million to 650 million. Valuation impact 6 times multiple. 2 billion to 3.5 billion value uplift pro forma merger valuation. Now combine all components, base plus upside stack. JetBlue base value 6.5 billion. That's the value. Virgin brand premium 2 billion. Cost synergies 2.5 billion. Red plus digital upside discounted 1 billion. Total pro forma value $10 billion to $12 billion valuation range. This is the fully transformed airline value. What creates the multiple expansion? The shift is psychological plus financial. Before airline transportation business, low multiple 5 to 6. After airline entertainment plus mobility platform, higher 8 to 10 times higher. Strategic value engine, the real unlock is not flying planes. It's this: passenger equals user. Flights become sessions. Seat back screen equals platform like Netflix in the sky. Aircraft distribution network like mobile towers in the sky. Airline plus airline equals media company, not just transportation. Why the $10 billion is realistic if executed. The valuation only holds if 4 things succeed. Brand transformation works. Virgin emotional equity returns. Number 2, digital layer montages. Red becomes sticky. Revenue per passenger rises. Not just cost cutting. Culture adoption happens. Airline becomes experience choice, not commodity. Investment story in one line: we're not buying JetBlue to run an airline. We're turning JetBlue into the world's first airborne entertainment platform, led by Richard Branson, powered by JetBlue, inspired by the legacy of Virgin America. So there is everything you need to know about the airline industry. Good damn. I'm going to turn my camera now because we've done the whole show for over 2 hours. Yes, we have. Woo. Child. Believe me, that was a lot. But I had fun, though. I had a lot of fun pitching that to y'all. Really, really did. For me, I think that every idea that I end up doing, right, is always of the fun of making sure it can be a purposeful solution for y'all. I always try to pitch something within the realm of reality because that's the only way that works. You know what I mean? So, but yes, indeed, y'all. Oh my God. Oof. So yes, indeed. Like I said, this live, y'all, was just to have fun with it. And like I said, I do not know if any of this is going to happen. Okay, these are just my predictions. You know what I mean? So, but yes, indeed, y'all. That's all I got for y'all. I'm relaxing now. That was a lot for real. Oh man, that was a lot for real. But it was fun. 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 Yes, indeed. So we'll take a little commercial breaky break, and then we'll be back to wrap up the show right after this. We are live on Tour Like How Much Show. I'll be back right after this roll.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Braylon got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylon Lee got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylon Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved as a creator of power to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be. Braylon Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth. We're free, trust and believe. It's entertainment, news done our way with. Braylon Lee, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. Just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to that, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Anybody can be a creator, but it does take a somebody to be artist. Welcome back in, everybody, to bring these virtual tour live. We just had a bonus tour today. Just some fun. Talking about the airline industry, some of the changes. I gave some solutions, per usual. But yeah, when I saw that JetBlue was like, what, in $1.3 billion worth of debt, I'm like, good damn, not JetBlue. So yeah, and like I said, y'all, it would have been easy to say, well, how about Disney does the emotional entertainment for, JetBlue? It's like, y'all, like Disney and Eastern Airlines was a thing way back in the day. Okay, so believe me, I know that could have happened, but it's like, no. But I think I did pitch one time if Universal bought Spirit Airlines. I think I did that on the show actually, and it looked cool. I'm not going to sit here from Universal bought Spirit Airlines and made that their airline. It would look cool. Yeah, definitely won't sit here in front with y'all on that. So let me get y'all the Daily Motivator, and then we will head on out of here. Another great show. Let me see here. All right, here we go, y'all. All right, let's get to the Daily Motivator here. Here we go. You may be disappointed if you fail, but you are doomed if you don't try. You may be disappointed to fail. You may be disappointed if you fail, but you are doomed if you don't try. You may be disappointed if you fail, but you are doomed if you don't try. Beverly Sills. Very well said. It's time for the Daily Motivator for Saturday, April 18th, 2026. Beyond yourself, what you keep for yourself has limited value. What you share can spread its beneficial light far and wide. When you're only concerned about what is in it for you, there will never be much there will never be much in it. Zoom out, widen your awareness and your consideration, and experience the fullness of life's abundance. One of the worst things you can do for yourself is to be selfish. Whatever you withhold from life quickly grows stale and useless. Make the most of your own existence by expanding your focus far beyond your own existence. Your own experience grows much bigger when you value, appreciate, and contribute to what's bigger than you. So, I just wanna- Wow. Okay, that was cool. That was very cool. Well done, Bellagio. Well done. Well done. By the way, I rebranded that as Bellagio, where we're all about ringing that bell of curiosity. So check out that live. It was a good one. Back to this though. Right here, make the most of your existence by expanding your focus far beyond your own existence. Your own experience grows much bigger when you value, appreciate, and contribute to what's bigger than you. Your best opportunities are those that involve meaningful connections with others, your abilities and resources to gain significant power when you interact with on the abilities and resources of those around you. Think for yourself, understand for yourself, work to improve yourself in the way you live, and greatly magnify the goodness in your life by spreading it far beyond yourself. Ralph Morrison. You know, I try my very best to do that every day when I'm speaking to you all. Try to think of, when I'm creating content, like, is this content going to be relatable to y'all? Because sure, I might have fun with it, but if there's not anything that I can see for you guys, there's no point in doing it. Like at all. So the first thing I want to say about beyond yourself is when you're only connected with what's in it for you, there will never be much in it. Every tour that we've done, even fun ones like this, just on a random Saturday or Sunday, I've always made sure that each one had purpose. Because to spend 2 hours, 3 hours, we spent 6 hours together last night. If I'm not enjoying it, there's no point in doing it, right? So always remember that. Make sure that there is something purposeful in what you do. Second thing that I want to tell you is make the most of your own existence by expanding your focus far beyond your own existence. Researching cultures, researching information, researching things that you don't know about does not make you weak, it makes you strong. My dad has always said the day you stop learning is the day you're done, right? And I don't want to ever be done with life, right? And finally, the third thing is your best opportunities are those that involve meaningful connections with others. There's nothing wrong with connecting with others. You just have to be careful of who you connect yourself to. Like I said, I would love to collaborate with other people on YouTube and on social media. I really would. But that also doesn't mean that I just have to have those in order to have a platform. You should always know for yourself, of yourself, and by yourself that you can maintain, hold, and be about your own business. If you can do that, collaborations will just enhance you, right? So with that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. There's a one more special because you are always one of us. And trust you may not be where you want to be. By the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Might as well enjoy yourself so not to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I spend time with you. You spend time with me. Hopefully, by spending time together, rise are great together. Always remember you're on radio, television, YouTube, or living your best life, or just, listen, just dipping your toe into an industry and just showing them like, hey, listen, maybe all it takes is some branding and a cultural interface to connect with your audience. Make sure the replay is not just for you to watch it, not just for you to listen to it, but if you want to experience it again. I love your value. I embrace you. Always remember, see love you gotta give it, or see love you gotta give it, or see love you gotta give it. Where obstacles you'll overcome, where success you have achieved. Upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you, but no one's proud of you, proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, like the song says, it's easy like Sunday morning. You can always have that energy with your mindset every day. It's a choice. Just remember that. Commercial break and fireworks coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's to come, and for the blessings on the way for you, me, all of us, as a society, as a people, as culture. I feel the love. That's in the right, but you have a great, great weekend, everybody. Hope y'all play.
I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, We're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make.
Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because
I've been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon. Shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.